my name is Charlyn and I'm from New Jersey. I am a certified academic life coach with Coach Training EDU. So growing up, a lot of people really despise middle school as a time in their life, and I really liked it. It was full of really fun memories and a lot of awkward times. And I know for me, I would love to have had a coach to go to. I was just one of those kids that were in the middle. I fell through the cracks because I wasn't a troublemaker and I held my own and I did my work, but I wasn't really one of those shining stars that teachers gravitated towards because I was just one of those middle of the road kids. I think everyone, whether they're in the middle or wherever, they really need someone in their corner to help support them and to help them do their best. I feel like maybe if I had someone supporting me through that, I would do even better in school. So I really hope to bring kids out of their shell, build connections, and help them build their social skills so they can also be successful. I've been teaching for a little bit over 12 years, and a piece of feedback that I got on my summative was that I was more focused on the students' social emotional needs rather than on rigorous academic standards. And even though that was meant to be part of a weakness on my evaluation, I am so proud of it. And weirdly enough, the COVID-19 pandemic, with its starting in the use of virtual learning, it helped me connect with students and see how much they really needed that connection with an adult. So I definitely wanted to pursue life coaching to be able to help them, especially as we transition into like real life learning. So I guess like one of the good things that came out of the pandemic was our need for virtual learning. And with that, the school structure totally changed. It wasn't so much me, or at all, me in a classroom with 20 kids. With virtual learning, I was able to meet with small groups of students or even individual students and connect with them on a deeper and more meaningful level. So with being able to use Zoom for online teaching, I also use it for coaching, and many times I am able to use the tutoring platform that I currently am in and also use those skills for academic life coaching, because a lot of times the academic skills might be lacking, but also maybe other parts of their academic career like organization, social skills. And once I build trust with them in the academic setting, then they're really able to open up, and it really is a rewarding experience. So hopefully when the world opens up in person and we can do in-person meetings face-to-face, I would love to pull students out from behind the screen and out into the outdoors. And I think that way it would really lead itself to authentic conversations and also just building skills on what it's like to interact in society again. School's really important, but also so are social skills. And now more than ever, students are on their mobile devices. I could even say that as an adult myself, that in-person connection really is, there's just nothing that replaces it. So to be able to hone those skills with them would be really meaningful. So if you are even just thinking of becoming a coach, I definitely recommend getting life coaching yourself, because I still keep in touch with my life coach from a few years ago, and she really has helped me get through these crazy transitions in my life. Like even from processing grief to transitioning out of my parents' house into my own home, into taking feedback and thinking of interactions with people. And it really is such an amazing way to look at my own thoughts. It's different than what I would get from a therapist or even from my own friends. And she even helped me with a really big step in changing my career into life coaching. So I didn't hire a life coach until I was 32 years old. I would definitely tell younger me, especially I'm like cringing now thinking of it, ages 19 to 31-year-old me, to get a coach. Having friends in your corner is one thing, but having a professional hold up a mirror to your own thoughts, whether you're having a good day, a bad day, or just processing feelings, I can't recommend it enough. For me, coaching means being able to process events, thoughts, and feelings in order to live my life on purpose. So the mental health and accountability aspect is so important. I could never get this type of insight from my own parents, my friends, or even a therapist. If I could help even one student as much as my coach has helped me, then I will have done my job. I learned that I've never really been out of my comfort zone until it came time to coach and be coached in class. CTEDU helped me learn how to ask powerful questions and hold space for clients, but also to listen. It sounds so easy, and it's much easier said than actually done. So starting classes with Coach Training EDU gave me an instant network of peers to gain support from. It was really cool that we were all starting this adventure from different parts of our lives, whether it was our first career or seventh career. We were all just so willing to help each other out. It's one thing to read the concepts in the text, but to actually apply it to friends who I'm sure I'll keep in touch with for a really long time is really valuable. So I have one friend, we still meet every week, and we talk about anything from coaching tools to business aspects. And I think just having that in-person network is really helpful. So a really big influence in my life is my husband. He will just do whatever he needs to do without really giving it a second guess. A really big example is that he works on cars, and sometimes it'll be hours on end where he will seemingly not make the progress that he's wanted, or he will have had so much trial and error and everything will just come crumbling down. But it doesn't stop him from trying. So to see that frustration and perseverance really is amazing. He is not someone who gives up, and he always uses it as a learning opportunity. And I hope to do the same, especially with trying to get out of my comfort zone in coaching. One of my favorite professors in grad school was very down to earth. He started out as a teacher, and he told our class, he said, I was a teacher and I went to the principal, and whenever I would talk to him, I said, hey, I can do that job. So he eventually went to grad school and became a principal. And then years later, he would talk to the superintendent and said, hey, I can do that job. And I just loved that confidence that he had, and he just went for it. So I think he didn't really have anything inherently special about him, but the fact that he was able to take risks and be so confident about it, and he didn't tell us, but I know he probably failed a couple times along the way, or maybe even made people angry, or didn't necessarily please everyone all the time, but he definitely went out of his comfort zone, and I think he's doing great things, and he is leading teachers and administrators and just helping students all around.